Welcome into the Belle of the Football. I'm Kelly Cash.
And this week, I want to get into the NFL draft. Right now, we got the combine going on where all the top college football players will come to get poked and prodded. No, I'm just kidding. They'll go through medical exams, they'll be taped, they'll be measured, they'll go through skills tests and drills. So, other scouts, coaches, owners can see where these guys might fit on their draft roster. Once that's all said and done, we'll have the NFL 2020 draft. At number 3, the Detroit Lions have the pick. And then at number 2, Washington Redskins. And the number 1 overall pick goes to the Cincinnati Bengals. They're projected to pick up Joe Burrows, a quarterback out of LSU, who had a phenomenal comeback national championship win against the Clemson Tigers, who were the reigning champs. And if that doesn't thoroughly impress you, he had over 5,600 passing yards, 65 touchdowns, 5 of those rushing touchdowns. And with that being said, I mean, he played phenomenal last year. He has a very high NFL IQ. He's accurate. He has a deep ball. He is a day one starting quarterback. And for the Bengals, I think this is exactly what they need. This first round draft pick needs to come in and make a difference day one. And Joe Burrows can do that for the Cincinnati Bengals. They have nice receivers in Cincinnati. Joe Mixon, the running back who's good in the run and the pass. Tyler Boyd, AJ Green is coming back from injury. I don't know what they're going to do with Tyler Eifert. He is getting a little bit older. He did play his first 16 full games last year. And then you have CJ Uzomah, who's coming up in that offense. You want a guy who's mobile. You want a guy who can throw into tight windows. This is going to be your guy to start that on day one. He's also from Ohio. They love him there. He does charity work there, fundraisers for them. So this guy is set in the community. He will help you sell tickets. He's going to be an asset for your team. People can get behind a guy like this. This new era of the Bengals, I'm hoping that's what we're going to see moving forward with Zach Taylor.
So this is really a no-brainer. With the number 1 overall pick, the Cincinnati Bengals choose Joe Burrows.
The Washington Redskins come in with the number 2 pick. Chase Young should be a lock. Defensive edge rusher from Ohio State reminded us via Twitter that he had 29 sacks, 81 hurries, and 131 pressures since 2018. Number 1 prospect in the draft. He is hurrying off the line, shedding blocks, disrupting the run game, getting after your quarterback. He is a polished defensive edge rusher. This guy was so much fun to watch in college. He did have some issues that got him suspended for a couple of games, came back, put in the hard work. Now he has the opportunity to go with a nice young defense in the Washington Redskins under a very smart defensive-minded coach in Ron Rivera. You got Landon Collins, and hopefully Trent Williams will come back. That seems to be headed in the right direction as long as they can pay him. Dude, this defense is going to be really dope, wreaking havoc on quarterbacks like Daniel Jones and Dak Prescott.
And can you imagine what that pass rush is going to look like opposite Montez Sweat? Oh my goodness.
Last but not least, the Detroit Lions have the number 3 pick that they may trade away before the draft. But if they hold on to it, I could see them going after a guy like Jeff Okudah, cornerback for Ohio State. Nice hands, patient and press, good off the coverage, can come in right away and help the Detroit Lions with this terrible pass defense that they had last year. Was probably one of the worst in the league.
If Darius Slay is going on the trade block, then this guy can come in right away and help cover the field. If the Detroit Lions feel like they can get their number 3 pick at a 5 or 7 spot, then yeah, I could see them trading away their 3rd pick for a top 10 draft pick this year, a future draft pick, and then maybe cash. Maybe they're looking at guys like Derek Brown from Auburn or Jedarick Willis from Alabama, who could be a starting offensive tackle. Mecca Beckton, same situation, offensive tackle from Louisville. I'm going to pick on the Miami Dolphins really quick because I feel like If Tua is good to go at his pro day, he gets his medical clearance, he's throwing the football, he's active, they see him being precise, they're seeing him throwing in these tight windows, getting the ball out quickly, being mobile, they're going to press hard for that number 3 pick. Pick up Tua, sit him behind Fitzpatrick for a season. I know they say they are worried about his health, but if his health is cleared and he is good to go, they could have a situation like the Chiefs did with Alex Smith and Pat Mahomes to get him ready to be their future quarterback. So those are my thoughts for now. Until next time.